Hello and welcome to episode 30 of Let's Play Final Fantasy 14 Pre Dawntrail. Alright, so this will probably be the last episode in a while. I hope you guys will return when the next expansion comes out. So let's continue this. And yeah, I clicked on Earnwald by mistake here, but I haven't clicked past anything, so this is where we start. With the wildlife pacified and researchers safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the colibri meat. For better or for worse, there's really only one place we can take it to here in Sharlayan, the last stand. Come, let us see what Deacon can cook up for us. I can't remember how. I can't remember how far in we will go, but I'm pretty sure this episode will be slightly shorter than the other ones. We just have to know, see. Oh. It's right over there. Wow. I are going blind, old man. Well now, there's a famished face if I've ever seen one. What can I get for you? Geoffrey? Oh, bird meat from the hunt, you say? Leave it to me. I have just a recipe. It's a new dish I recently learned from some sailors, and for you lot. It's on the house. Have as much as you like. You hear?
Come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together. I'd heard that Sharlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? It smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
That would be me.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Sharlayan.
It's nothing I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Would I be correct in assuming you've known each other for a long time?
Aye, thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
I see.
I
All
see.
this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead. Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
Sounds like the opposite of Charlian.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war. I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well. And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tulihualal? You don't need to decide right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you. Oh, and one more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
All right. Whether Vuk Lamat has the makings of a ruler, I couldn't say. But I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her fought is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission's success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. Alright, skill, speed, vitality, and crit. Spell, critical, spell speed, determination, vitality, and tenacity. Skill, speed, vitality, and critical. I think I'll grab that one. Alright. Let's see what the Graha has for us. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Vuk Lamat's situation. Still, you've been offered time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tyrol? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continent. Certainly wouldn't hunt to be better informed. Earth. Just for... Alright. Quite right. Not only would it help you to make an informed decision, but if you do choose to go, you would be better prepared for what awaits. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives. Alright. Yes, we are reading books. Like a true scholar of Sholian. Except I'm not. Hey, Pudding Way? Still reading, huh? Probably about pudding. I'm going to be a pudding expert before the day is over. Alright. Let's see what they say here. The origins of the blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Valakui, a tribe in the distant continent of Tyrol. The tribe holds nature in the highest, and in seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it, they have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the ceruleum deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. under Shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master the Valaquis art and make the animals' powers my own. As no name exists for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. And that is actually a profession you can learn in this game, and it's literally it literally forces you to learn magic from beasts. The reason I choose this color, as you will have doubtless gleaned, is for the significance it holds to the Valakui. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people from whom this novel magic was born. Yeah, so if we look here, classes and jobs, you actually got Blue Mage down here. It's a limited job, as you can see, and you can only do certain dungeons as a Blue Mage and only with other Blue Mages. It's a fun job, but it's more or less completely useless. And I don't know if I got access to that. No, Blue Mage spellbook. I need to actually be a Blue Mage to have access to the spellbook. But yeah, there are a lot of skills to actually train to become a Blue Mage. There we go. Let us begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents of Tyrol. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and the difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifting climate tend to be gentle when moving east and west, but harsher when you're moving north and south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. A case in point is the elegants who rose to power in Oldenord before advancing east into Ilsebard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Gallians. Meanwhile, all thought the disparated tribes of Tyrol waged war with one another for generations. Stimulated by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in open plains could not pierce dense jungles. Such was the way of it, until the leader of the Mamulya succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Alright, and I'm back. Tribes sailing from frozen lands withered. Oh. Given the land's divided history and the reasons thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly, it is a testament to the author's greatness. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's 2 books. See where. Here's the third one. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tyrol is no exception. Yet, while some of her creatures have become a familiar sight in Eorzea, many more exists that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species, as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. Alpaca. Accustomed to Tyrol's craggy mountain ranges, this four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure footsteadiness make them capable beasts of burden. Viper. This ferocious scalekin is native to the dense jungles of Tyrol. The Mamul Jah have succeeded in taming them and utilizing their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the Viper is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Valigarmanda. Tyroli folklore also that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Alright. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern day staples hail. The far western continent of Tyrol. Order pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto. These crops and more regularly grace Eorzea's dining table trace their origins to the New World, as the place is known to be to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th astral era, when Lominsan sailor named Ketan Raman successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the Ferretophore, therefore unknown continent. Ketan Ram spent several moons exploring inland, in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of Mamul. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with permission to roam freely. Ketan Ram would return to Tural several times, but during his first expedition he charted the land and gathered a myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Limsa Lominsa. The most notable of these was the Popoto, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eorzea. Produce was far from the only bounty of Ketan Ram's expeditions to Tyrol. Many tantalizing recipes, such as the bean-filled burrito and gripping legends such as that of the Golden City, reach our shores by way of his ship. To those outside of Ketan Ram's circle, Tyrol largely remain shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, would relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. Having pursued a wide selection of books relating to Tyrol, you are somewhat better informed about your potential destination. Tia will be eager to know what you have discovered. Should you wish to read these books again, speak with the reference page. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tyrol, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find a reference to Tyrol within. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? Taken with the tale of Papotos, I have newfound appreciation of them. The legendary City of Gold. I was rather taken with the tale of Ketan Ram. Ah yes, the renowned Lominsan explorer who traversed the Indigo Deep and discovered the unknown West. And his accomplishments didn't end there. He traveled to Roll extensively and even forged a friendship with the Dawn's servant. If we were able to meet Catan Ram, what things we could learn? Alas, all of this happened nigh 40 years ago, and he may no longer be alive to tell his tale. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Tyrol? Given your adventuring background, I expect the topic would interest you. Now, why do I get the impression you're imagining pitting your skills against the fell beast? Unfortunately, I found scant details on your would-be prey. One source simply described it as an enormous winged creature with scales, hard as steel, that rules the skies. I should like to see it with my own eyes, presuming it even exists. I thought I heard familiar voices. Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, have some researcher. Well, have some research of your own, do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit Gaulian people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Rajatan, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of different races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here this day? Looks like we are going to get a full episode in the end. A nation composed of disparate peoples of Tyrol. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We do well to read up on Tuliolahan ourselves. The contest. Is Joffrey the only one allowed to help Vuk Lamat? There was no mention of such restrictions, as I recall. On the contrary, Vuk Lamat gave us the impression that she could have several champions. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphanode. We have planning to do. Alice, wait! would seem our plans have changed. If you'll excuse me. They never could rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. Alright. I really like the music in wow. I forgot what it's called. God damn it. Here in this city.
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
I'm still undecided, to be honest.
I don't blame you. No matter the assurances, it's no simple thing to wade into the midst of a political struggle, and in a foreign land at that. How about this then? Instead of deciding here, go there first and then decide. In the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not? Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think. It's enough to stir me to the core. Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I believe that's literally the line from Yoshi P basically requested to be put into the game.
Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Alright, here we go. That? Oh, I appear to have lost connection. Alright, so here we are. Alright, welcome back, Joffrey. If you're looking for Vuk Lamat, she is currently with the others in the chambers. In her chambers. If you like, I can go and fetch them for you. Yes, please. Understood. Please wait in the main hall.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it. I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Alphino, Alize! What are you two doing here?
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erenville as toads.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that!
First impressions last.
"'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize."
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Nonsense! Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more,
Oops, sorry about that.
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora. There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loporrits. Cast your eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
All right. Yeah. Well, that was the end of this series for a while. We are going to well, I decided I will continue with my main character on the US server. So next time we play this game, it will be with him. I will of course keep this character around. It's on a European server after all, and well, I do enjoy to play here from time to time. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this series so far, and if you enjoyed this episode, then why don't you actually, we are not finished yet. Let's talk to her. Lest you wonder about your passage to Tural, Aron will arrange a ship through his guild. You need only worry about your own preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you, and a rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well on your coming adventures. Now, I'm not sure when the departure will be, but rest assured, I'll let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take your ease. Complete. And meanwhile, in Limsala Minsa. Yes, there are some more cutscenes.
When does the next ship set sail?
May I ask your destination?
The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
West, you say?
And old Charlian.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
Aye. This will be a mission to remember. Come, my friend. We make for Taral.
All right.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north? The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Weigh an anchor now. The tide is high, and dawn of a new adventure dawns. Row forth to break horizon's bond. Yeah. That was way too fast for me to read. Alright, and as you can see, it says to be continue. So, yeah, we are done here. So, yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, feel free to hit the like button. And of course, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, then why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell. It will take a while now before any new releases come with Final Fantasy XIV. After all, the next DLC have not been released yet, but I am planning to continue playing this wonderful game in the future when it gets released. And there we go, my dragon is sitting on my shoulder. So yeah, I hope I will see you all here. Meanwhile, I will be continuing doing some other recordings of other games. We will just have to see what they be. But I will take a break of roughly a week before I put up anything new on YouTube. Unless something special happens in some game I play, I will definitely put that up. Maybe as a short or something. I have no shorts so far. So, yeah. Until next time, stay safe out there.